Hey, y'all, I have something special for you today. It's a preview of a podcast that tries to help women navigate America's fraught healthcare system. It's called The Second Opinion with Dr. Sharon. Dr. Sharon Malone is an OBGYN with more than 30 years of experience and an expert on perimenopause. Every week, she talks with prominent female advocates, experts, and patients just like you, who share how they've confronted gaps in our healthcare system and sourced second opinions that saved their lives. Dr. Sharon and her guests tackle the questions and topics not often discussed, the ones we search for at 3 a.m. but never bring up at the doctor's office. From dismissed symptoms to systemic failures, she pulls back the curtain on what's really going on in women's health and gives women the tools to advocate for themselves and each other. In the clip I'm about to play for you, Dr. Sharon talks to former Teen Vogue editor and journalist Elaine Welteroth. When Elaine first became pregnant, she imagined the process would be like what she saw depicted in TV and movies, mostly joyful, safe, and supportive. But after 8 different doctor's visits and no luck finding the right type of care, Elaine pivoted to midwifery. It was there that she finally found the comfort and support she was seeking. She discusses her birthing journey and how she's working to make birth joyful again. Okay, here comes a preview. You can find more from The Second Opinion with Dr. Sharon Malone wherever you get your podcasts.
The day of the birth, you never know how things will go, right? So you might need medical intervention. And I wasn't opposed to that. In fact, I imagined the birth that I saw depicted in television and in movies my whole life. I thought my water would break and I would scream, we got to get in the car. We would rush to the hospital.
And an hour later, you'd be looking at your baby.
But also in between that period, I would scream, give me the epidural. And I'd be cussing my husband out and my legs would be in stirrups and I'd be screaming and it would be like this really dramatic emergency situation. And I would need that epidural. So going into it, please know, like I'm not this home birth crunchy girly who came in here like really seeking an unmedicated birth. Like I was like, pass me the epidural. I'm going to need that. But going through this experience, I learned that there is another way, and a way that could be nothing like what I've ever seen birth depicted as on television or in Hollywood. And ultimately what I got was the exact opposite of that image. I got a birth that was peaceful, beautiful, joyful, and one that I wouldn't even describe it as painful. I told you, I didn't even find my midwife until I was in my 3rd trimester. I had no birth plan, no doctor, no idea what I was going to do. And I felt so lost when I found myself in the hands of my midwife. And within that last stretch of my pregnancy, she really helped not just advocate for me, but she helped me face my fear. And she helped me understand how fear has been used for too long to manipulate women into making decisions or to allow other people to make decisions for them during their birth process that in some cases can be detrimental. Mm-hmm. And I will tell you, giving birth outside of the hospital and birthing and laboring in my shower for hours, silently meditating with my husband, was one of the most beautiful and empowering experiences of my entire life. And I wouldn't have had it if I made the decision to give birth in a hospital.